Believe that life is worth living, and your belief will help create the fact. Daring ideas are like chessmen moved forward. They may be beaten, but they may start a winning game. Man sees only what he wants to see and disregards the rest. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. A person hears only what they understand. Magic is believing in yourself. If you can do that, you can make anything happen. A person hears only what they understand. The greatest happiness you can have is knowing that you do not necessarily require happiness. To think is easy, to act is hard, but the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. Treat a man as he is, and he will remain as he is. Treat a man as he can and should be, and he will become as he can and should be. In action, be primitive. In foresight, a strategist. A clever man commits no minor blunders. One ought, every day at least, to hear a little song, read a good poem, see a fine picture, and, if it were possible, to speak a few reasonable words. To have more, you must first become more. Correction does much, but encouragement does more. Character develops itself in the stream of life. He who possesses art and science has religion. He who does not possess them needs religion. A person can stand almost anything, except a succession of ordinary days. Divide and rule, a sound motto. Unite and lead, a better one. You can easily judge the character of a man by how he treats those who can do nothing for him. Every day we should hear at least one little song, read one good poem, see one exquisite picture, and, if possible, speak a few sensible words. The way you see people is the way you treat them, and the way you treat them is what they become. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. There is nothing more frightful than ignorance in action. To think is easy, to act is difficult. To act as one thinks is the most difficult. A man's manners are a mirror in which he shows his portrait. Every artist was first an amateur. He who has a why to live can bear almost anyhow. To talk much and arrive nowhere is the same as climbing a tree to catch a fish. We do not have to visit a madhouse to find disordered minds. Our planet is the mental institution of the universe. The soul that sees beauty may sometimes walk alone. Courage is the commitment to begin, without any guarantee of success. Why look for conspiracy, and stupidity can explain so much? Just trust yourself, and you'll learn the art of living. In nature we never see anything isolated, but everything in connection with something else which is before it, beside it, under it, and over it. Ingratitude is always a kind of weakness. I have never known men have ability to be ungrateful. To think is easy, to act is hard, but the hardest thing in the world is to act in accordance with your thinking. As soon as you trust yourself, you will know how to live. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.